What is up, everybody? It is me, Sean TankTop. I am over here at Casa de TankTop. I'm hanging out with my very good friends Dustin and Morgan Drace over there at the Dojo Drace. Are you on some solid ground, Draces? You're not going to slip on nothing?
I took all the rocks out of our backyard and I hucked them.
No fucking shit, dude. It's like stones, like what, like wet stones, the new banana peel in fucking like Edo, Japan. You know what I mean, or something like that. I'm not.
They're a menace.
They are. I mean, like we're talking about that because we're talking about Shogun right now. What is it? Sound and Fury signifying nothing or whatever it was. It was kind of like that kid, you know, the son, Toranaga's boy, who's already fucked up pretty hugely. Sort of, you know, or just is very brazen. He takes
big swings, but he didn't learn the lesson from his dad. He's always the falcon, not the falconer.
And he tried to make some moves to kill the, I think it's the half brother.
Yeah, his uncle.
It's his uncle. Yeah, you know, to take him out because he's basically kind of betrayed Toranaga, and he's going to escort him to the magistrates and to take him in, and he was going to fucking basically just pull like a fucking, you know, an assassination attempt in the middle of the night, and he slipped on a fucking rock and he died. And it's over.
Where's the beauty in that?
I mean, it was very cinematic. It was kind of cool.
Oh, I mean, it was gorgeous. I mean, like, and it was perfect. It was almost the way that it had to go. I guess you know, he's going to be incredibly shaken, but I don't know if this necessarily means like wild card Toranaga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't see that happening.
You have no idea how true that is.
But I feel like we are going to have possibly some of the most difficult and kind of wrenching emotional material that Hiroyuki Sanada is going to get into like this week. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is because the next couple of episodes are going to probably be like battle-centric, plot-centric.
Any other time, you'd be 100% right. This time, you're 100% wrong.
Like, just we've never really seen this guy crack really before.
Yeah, because he always has
The schemer.
He's got plans on plans. And if they do this, I'm going to do that. But if they do that, I'm going to do this. And it's like, I don't think he knew about the rock. If his son had died in war or like whatever, when they're actually like in danger, he'd be like, that's fate and that's what happens. This, I wonder if it was him and his half-brother are kind of having a plan.
You're still on that. Okay.
Well, no, if they are, then this is this is kind of his... He's
the miracle. We've doubted the miracle before.
What I'm saying is he's convinced his son that his uncle has betrayed them when he really hasn't.
Yeah.
And by
no, that would be amazing.
That's what I'm saying. It's really his fault.
That'd be a crazy. That'd be a crazy turn. I think that's a very juicy like
again. Maybe
really
I'm reading too much into it, but
tragic turn. It could not be.
Giving.
No. I don't know if that is going to happen. But that being said, I'm excited to jump into this thing. I think it's going to be a heavy one.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
You guys want to get early and uncut access to the next episode, to the penultimate episode, episode 9 of our coverage of Shogun, and you guys want to get that shit right now before anybody else does, you can do that by becoming a part of our Patreon. The link, it's in the top-end comment. It's in the description below. You click that, you head on over. $8 premium streaming tier that gets you full and uncut access to all of our Shogun coverage, including episode 9 right now, completely full and uncut. So we hope you Damn. Whoa. Fuck. Oh my god, look at her. She's gonna not move. And just hope that they get enough guys to clear them out.
Oh man, he's using the same word she used. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. And the little kids were like, why is it chipped? Is this... Does it get chipped now?
He's stopping him. Oh! So we hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us.
Oh no, he's sick.
They've already heard. Okay, so his body's in this. So it's a funeral march, too.
They will wait for Toranaga-sama to mourn his son. The customary 49 days.
Whoa.
And after that?
They will deliver us to Osaka.
rough.
It was crazy cynical, but it is just like 49 days is a long time to get something over on somebody, dude. Like,
My lord instructed me to give these to you upon entry to the city. For the completion of your service.
oh, you're done.
We submit
Fine strategy, yes. At least Nagakado-sama died fighting.
The rock one.
You must be eager to be reunited.
And my translator, what becomes of her?
They won't let me die.
Yeah, I gotta keep living.
This is such a dour fucking situation. What are you trying to get her to
finally.
do?
My allegiance forbids me from doing anything else.
She is just one of the most fucking gorgeous fucking human beings I've seen in a long time.
Like, even they're trying to, like, show her as, like, road weary and, like...
Yeah, right.
And,
Yeah, right.
you
Yeah,
can't
like,
just throw some dust on her. And,
literally has, like, more sex appeal than every single one of the watchers in the bar combined.
That may be Angel.
Angel's the pretty one.
Angel and Scott are our thirst traps. That's how we lure him in. And then we go, ha!
We bought a drone. Damn. The abyss
It's
of
a
the life.
life.
So it's probably going to be a light one this one.
偉大な箕輪らがひなびた漁村で終焉を迎えるなどと。
トラナガはまだ喪に服しておる。
I feel like this guy's also kind of simping after this woman too, a little
Oh,
bit.
sure.
我らの結びつきを一層強きものにするため、我らの意志を世に知らしめた方が良いのかもしれません。
我らの結束は揺るぎなきもの。
殿下に代わり政務を担っておった頃、拙者はよう
Yep, he is simping.
拙者は太閤殿下を敬愛しておりましたが、殿下が優しいお方であったというふりをするのはもうやめにしようではありませんか。
Oh my god, absolutely. I mean, everything. This is
我らはあの苦境を耐え抜いただけ。
like one of the most opulent fucking shows that I think I've seen in a very long time.
我らがより強く結びつくという案。
She's like, I am living the dream of a widow. I cannot get tied to another man.
どうぞ。
Like, oh yeah, give up the
ご一
fucking,
行のほど。
give up calling the shots, you know, like, and kind of being the one in control. Like, I don't think so.
長門様といえば向こう水でもあったのじゃ。
You think?
大行くの果てこたびの長門様が今宵ここに我らと共におられぬことが信じられません。我らの敬愛の念を聞かれたならば。
Do you think he's kind of wrestling with like he feels like he's a little bit to blame because he kind of
Egged him on, yeah.
he egged him on to do pull shit like this, you know?
あの蛇のような石像の前で切腹することを選ばれたがゆえに長門様に
Oh,
は
he just needs to blame somebody.
あの方が向こう水であったにせよ。
Yeah, they were all aghast at the fact that he was doing that.
Yeah.
たった一つのものにかけておられたご主君に虎長様に。
That's a good point.
Camera technique where there's like the blurring towards the bottom of the frames.
They're doing really hardcore kind of very like bokeh effects.
石戸が幸福の証としてそちから鉄砲と大筒を大坂へ返すように求めてきよった。
He doesn't want the rest of us. He just wants your traitor's ass.
Right.
And those guns. Bitch.
Damn. Funeral Pyre's pretty metal. I don't know if I necessarily want a bunch of fucking folks to smell my burning corpse, but
Yeah, getting burnt versus getting pumped full of weird chemicals and...
大阪から黒続きである女房殿に茶を立てたいのじゃが。
Is he trying to apologize?
Yeah, right.
you ain't gonna say it. Just trying to get it in one last time
Trying to
because
be
they're gonna be dead in like 40 days, you know what I mean?
私の友人はもっと多木をくれと頼んでおるので
This guy's back.
この
Bald cap, right on.
Thank you. Your kind attempt at translation, Father. Alas, you are wrong.
You have made your own way out here.
Except I seem to find Catholics in every sordid corner of this country.
What are your plans?
Pay a visit to that black ship I have heard so much about.
Will you wear those clothes when you see your men?
Yes, I intend to. Thank you, Father.
Why wouldn't you? It's some good fucking duds.
I
Like,
mean,
what,
maybe
you want to
they
show up
even-
shit covered in fucking brown?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? He's like sick. Or is it all a fucking ruse?
That's
like,
the thing, you never know with this
You
guy.
never know with this guy.
これよりこのバテレンの通詞を務めよ。キリシタン教会は我が味方にあらず。
Oh shit, okay.
The church did not send me on this mission, Lord.
Like,
I have come on my own.
tell that guy.
You can't even use our words.
Yeah, yeah.
殿と敵対する筋合いはないものの石堂様を操っておると申しておりまする。
落ち葉の方の
We gotta get to the bottom of what it is.
お主はいかように思う。拙者の考えを述べよと。そうじゃ。
What he just said, it sounded fucking cool.
万に一つ落ち葉の方がわしと迷惑を結ぶことが。
I don't know, man.
落ち葉の方の敵は殿であるとは思いませぬ。あの方の敵は
That's
恐れ
fair.
る。
お顔に敗北の色が浮かんでおりまするぞ
You
殿。
look like
殿らしくも
shit,
ない。
bro. What the fuck?
When she says fears her enemy, it's because he's the only one who knows about the paternity of the heir, and that's
It's very
and as he
possible that
lives,
could be something.
as he, like, yeah, it's not really personal. I mean, it's personal, but
If that's still going on, I mean, like,
You think you did ask my advice?
わしの意に逆ろうておるという噂は聞いておる。
listen, he's high. He got Dayquil. He's like, you've been there.
この男が約束を守ったゆえ、江戸に新しいキリシタン教会を作ることを許す。
Right next to the brothel.
I mean, as long as everything's being done above board, that could be a really great gossiping going on.
Oh, he loves to hear about people's.
One-stop shop. You go in
Yeah.
there and you
Oh,
fucking,
you went to
know,
the Willow
do-
World, did you? The priest wants to hear all about that.
Right.
戦うつも
Oh
りじゃ。
shit.
何
Yes.
故そのように思われるのでござる。でなければわざわざ大坂に。
He's like, he's up to something.
He likes to just make these plans and not really tell us, but I know I gotta be ready for something.
Oh man, awkward.
Who's craving a cup of tea? Raise their hand. After watching this shit.
Yeah.
God damn.
I love tea, but I also like larger. I'm an American. I like my liquids big.
Fair. Yeah.
Big ass cup.
I mean, that's a pretty.
I mean, it's a big old bowl.
That's a big.
It could be a little bit, maybe not as pouring it as deep, but it's still a decent amount.
大変結構なお手前でござりました。
そなたのためだけに立てた茶じゃ。
Yeah, being able to do a tea ceremony like perfect is like hugely important. Like, I feel like it's like she's like, dang.
夫婦になったばかりの頃を思い出す。わしらは幸せであったな。
はっきり思い出せませぬ。
Oh man.
まだ暗心に惑わされておるのか。
I thought that she kind of had to get into that whole thing because of the fallout, and it was never her bag to begin with.
Oh,
I don't know. I might be wrong.
今宵
Oh,
共に死のうではないか。
he's like, I'm letting you die, but I gotta come. You gotta take me with you.
今ようやく
Yeah,
そなたに許しを与え
but
よう
you
と思
gotta
ったのじ
take
ゃ。
your husband with you.
Fuck that. Into the afterlife, and also he's trying to fucking clap it up, dude. Like,
お前様が私に許さなかったのは
now I get to deny
私で
you.
はござりません。
Honestly.
お前様には手も届かぬ。
Oh, she's like, I just wanted to be
Alone.
Yikes.
Oh my god, this is so brutal.
かように死するくらいなら。
I mean, serves him right. He did this to her every year.
Absolutely, he did. That's what I'm saying.
She's like, finally,
No,
I get to
but
stick it to
seriously,
you.
like, I get to do it to you once. You've done it to me how many times? 14, 15 times? How are you fucking shacked up with a conscripted fucking...
Feel bad
A
for
fucking
this wife
feudal,
beater.
a feudal Bobo wife, like, you know what I mean, like to patch things up, like, and then she wants to die and you won't let her, like.
お仲間船宿に住み着き何ヶ月もの間この界隈の
Okay, so they've been partying.
They've not been doing too terrible.
Yeah, he's like, they've been a problem. We've been trying to get rid of them. They've been singing sea shanties all night.
I wonder if this is gonna be like he's gonna kind of be confronted with kind of like how
They're gonna be embarrassing.
he's gonna be embarrassed. Yeah, he's gonna be like, it's like, yeah.
Are they just?
Billingsgate at low tide.
No, and he's like, I'm used to washing my ass, like.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
they've been throwing their shit around everywhere.
Oh no.
Oh no, no. Oh, he was just like turning around like he didn't know them.
Like he wasn't. Oh god.
John Blackthorn, that's you.
It's like when you see one of your kind of weird regulars in like the grocery store.
Well, I've been given clearance for us to return to Erasmus.
This guy.
Yeah, he's looking scary.
When we left Santa Maria, were there really Spanish ships to the south, to the north of us? had to come here.
Oh shit.
First Englishman to the strait, ready to make his name.
Interesting. They had some time to figure it out, or to think about it at least.
I'll speak to the rest of the men myself.
First, take off those skirts. I said take them off!
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. Also, but they were dying of starvation. I don't think they could have turned back when he shot himself, because they were already starving.
Ooh, he's gonna fucking beat his ass to death.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Maybe just leave those guys there. Oh boy.
Filthy.
Yeah, that was you, buddy.
Yeah, no. It's like once you fucking rock on that bidet life, and you're like, I was living like a fucking savage.
I once offered to sail for Toranaga-sama. Now he is determined to die.
You wish to sail on Yabashige-sama's behalf?
I don't wish it. He is a shitface.
Yabashige-sama politely declines your request.
Toranaga-samaが諦めたと言われるが、それは安心殿の思い違いじゃ。
Was he gonna let him in on it?
I'm free of any obligations to him. He has made that very clear. If he were in my position, he would do the same. This weapon is not mine. Tell you the truth, I feel embarrassed wearing it most of the time.
I think he's feeling a pull to support and to be a part of their shit.
Nakama. Mo.
Gross.
Akaranai.
Unwashed acid.
己が宿命を操ることの値打ちを知る方だとお見受けしたと申しておられまする。
He's been shifty.
But loyal turns senseless very quickly when the order is suicide.
They're down like that shit though, dude.
Or was it for me?
Damn.
Do you notice she didn't translate when he said, I know the old man, he's up to something? She didn't really translate that.
That's true. I mean, like, is it one of those things where they're kind of worried about Portuguese spies or something like that?
一生追いかけてきた目論見でございますもの。さぞや美しい景色を思い描いておいで。
Aww.
忠義が帰って不忠となる。そういう時になると思わぬか。
He's having second thoughts. He's gonna go to the fucking son into doing the stupid shit that he did.
見ようとしても見えぬのならば、さらに目を凝らすほかないと存じまする。
You need to find a dream, kid. Manifest that shit.
あちらの方々はどなたですか?
I told
We
you.
called it.
But honestly, that's great. That's like a combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
That's what I'm saying. No. It's
They are
and then you go
symbiotic.
One-stop shop. You got to go to town. You got to take care of both things.
The next day, because you just do confession and then
You
it's
pop it off and then you fucking wipe it clean. Absolutely. One hand washes the other. That's so great. This is the woman that was kind of being set, that was like in the city as a hostage. It's the wife of
the old lord.
Yeah. He is general or whatever, yeah.
もう駆け引きはおやめなされ。お痛みを軽するお薬はいかがでございますか、大王院。
I think she's too afraid for what might happen to her kid.
Yeah.
To do anything like that, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, fear's her enemy. I think it's all about protecting her kid.
And who knows? Maybe you know, there's just a unfounded thing against Toranaga that.
Mask goes back on.
Yep. She
that's
just reset.
such good acting.
Damn.
Like, yeah, her face acting on point.
Really get it. Really did it. Yeah.
Just melted right off.
Or also, I mean.
You think she did it?
I don't know.
She was acting for the lady.
I don't know.
Oh, that could be.
I don't know. It could be. It's a possibility. I mean, like
you never know because they got these eight gates.
We still gotta understand a couple of things that are really driving her. I mean, like we kind of understand it, but it's still opaque enough.
These broads got their 8 gates and they're not letting us in.
They got their 8 gates and their 3 hearts and all that other shit.
よってその書状にその方ら一同の署名を求めたい。
Like we're gonna put this in writing, like you know, like this is, you know, we think that you're still on the level, but
because it's a test.
Yeah.
It's like, would you die for me?
Yeah.
Just kidding. We're fighting.
It's a stress test for them.
He just wrote psych.
Nah. JK LOL. like.
Oh.
我らは罠に違いなきものを飲むことはできません。
Come on, you trickster.
どちらが大事や。我が一族の存続か。それとも日の本の存続か。
He is kind of thinking big picture in a certain sense.
これはわしと虎長様との間のことじゃ。殿はわしにとって。拙者は殿が小便垂れの小僧の頃からおそばにお仕えしております。
He was like, it wasn't shit, it was piss.
Right. Yeah, they embellished it to be shit. It was actually just pee.
It's
我ら
funny.
の戦を道半ばで放り出されるおそれか。
Or if we are indeed doing the ruse, say it out loud, I guess.
わしはすでに決断を下しておる。こたびはお主が決断をする番じゃ。
Read between the
This
lines,
is like,
dog.
this is like, oh, he's blinking. Do they have a blink code? I'm like,
誠に無駄死にを選ばれ
Or is he telling him to defect?
殿、家臣が犬死にいたすのでございまするぞ。
is he about to?
死ぬがよい。
Oh no.
I am like kind of lost in what
I know, I don't know
exactly is
what's going
happening,
on.
but I mean, I'm incredibly gripped by this.
Like, they're playing like honor chicken. Oh my god, he's like he's playing seppuku, whatever it's called, chicken.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, this is terrible.
Oh my god. That one guy's like, I'll boil a guy alive, but this is crazy.
Yeah.
I can't watch this.
This is crazy for even me. I mean,
oh my.
yeah, he wants to go now. I mean, oh.
Forbid him. Don't let him.
Damn.
Yeah, now you know what you did. Yeah, this guy.
For
He's
fucking
doing
real?
this?
I thought some of this was a ruse.
I know, because it's the Toranaga of it all. He's pranked us so much. We're thinking he's Ashton Kutcher. Like, where's the camera crew?
Pranked Edo edition. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Come, really? We're just gonna.
Just to,
No.
To sell
what
it?
the hell? I don't. Maybe. Okay, well, that's it. We're kind of doing it. What the fuck, man? I'm like, that guy's dead.
That's his dad. Like.
He's like, what the fuck? Even I wouldn't do that.
Toranaga. So maybe he really did give up and was gonna. Oh, motherfucker.
That's like one of the most intense scenes I've seen in forever. Like, that was.
安心はもう藪重を訪ねたか。広松がそのように仕向けてくれた。
Yeah, was all of that.
She's got to be kind of shaking, like, dude, are you fucking for real? Like, this is part of a ruse?
Oh my gosh.
That is fucking insane. I mean, we saw that blink.
Yeah.
Wow. He's like, I'm letting you in on the ground floor of the craziest fucking, like, game of chicken that you could possibly fucking imagine. She's like, I'm ready to die. Let's go.
She's like,
shit,
yeah,
cool.
if your plan involves me dying, that's cool. Dang, that was that old guy. MVP.
Unbelievable. Like, and also just an incredible performance.
That's fun. They were best friends. I got to do a little improv at the end. Got to do a little scene with each other. A little yes and.
Little Osaka Second City over there.
Osaka City. There you go. Okay.
叔父上が安心と手を組まれたことがToranaga様の耳に入れば
They essentially fucking scared everyone straight.
Like the second she walked in that room and the falcon was in the corner, we should have known. That's always the tell.
Yeah. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. But still, I mean, I guess it was just so emotionally gut wrenching.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I just can't. I mean, I can believe it, but I'm like, shit.
安心殿が先日申されたことじゃが、拙者にとっては大きな値打ちがあることじゃ。
I'm a bit shaken up, buddy.
そなたとわしは
名優。
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 名優じゃ。
He's like, yeah, it's your words the other day. That's what did it.
Not the old guy's guts on the floor.
Not a head rolling
Someone's coming.
past my feet.
Not watching a son cut his own father's head off after he's fucking spilled his fucking guts on the floor.
I would want to do it, make sure it's done right, not that like
Yeah.
little 12-year-old.
No, obviously. No, I get it, and it's, I'm sure in some sense it's an honor, but look at her. She's fucking all bossed up and shit. She knows that there's a plan. She's moving with confidence.
Because the worst that can happen is she dies.
Maybe he goes like, I've had to sell this whole fucking thing to make people believe that I've been so broken. Jesus Christ.
Thank the rock. This new house sigil is a rock. I mean, his son died.
He is. I guess we just never quite understood that he is the ultimate pragmatist.
And
To
like
the point of sociopathy. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, when the engine guy, he's explaining like these outside countries are like trying to like they think that they own us. It's like, honestly, are you willing to chop your like rip your guts out to save your country?
He is thinking on the grandest scale, and he actually literally said it in that scene. Japan is more important than this.
It's the realm. It's all about the realm.
So he's saying it out loud of what he's doing, but he's not. But he's doing it within a different context and under a different guise.
Because the old guy knows if he surrenders and dies, the realm is fucked.
Yeah.
And like, so when he says that, oh my god,
this is like if Ned and Bobby B were trying to sell a thing.
Bobby B could never. What?
Well, no.
You want me to what?
Ned would be the one to fucking.
Ned also would be like, I can't. God, those two
Ned
would,
would
be the
kill
worst.
himself easily.
He would kill himself,
Ned would do it.
But he would also like telegraph the whole plan, and because I'm like, they were never very good at subterfuge.
No, not subterfuge. But I mean, no, but it would be. It's like that. I mean, like it's not what they would ever do. But it's like, hot fucking damn, dude. Is this the most? I mean, like, this is the most powerful this show has ever been, easily.
There's so many scenes, like the one with the tea ceremony where you're like, oh, maybe he's like coming around. It's just because he wanted to die with her, and she's like, fuck you, no.
Well, and even his dad, man, that guy just got clowned on twice. Yeah, poor Buntaro, man.
Oh yeah, because his dad was like,
nope. He's like, now you'll know what it's like.
Yeah, fuck you. Also,
no, I mean, I think there was an element.
Watch me die.
And I think there's even an element where he's fucking said shit like that to him about that. He goes like, that's fucked up that you fucking keep this thing going.
Yeah.
And he goes like, well, I've always just wanted her. It's like, you think that's how you're gonna fucking win her over? You fucking mope. What's the matter with you? And so anyway, I
don't even think and Buntaro doesn't even know that his mom died too. So like, he's had a.
Wait, that lady was his mom?
I think that was his mom, right?
Wait.
Isn't that that guy's wife?
I thought that lady was.
I thought that it was the wife. I thought that it was the widow of the Lord.
Yeah.
That couldn't have kids until with Lady
Sheba. She's the favorite courtesan or favorite consort.
Concubine, courtesan. I think it is courtesan.
Is it a consort?
Yeah, consort, yeah, or something like that.
So,
yeah,
she had hired her because she had hired a bunch of ladies and none of them worked out. She was the only one, and she's like, "Look what I made."
Right. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay,
yes,
I was thinking it was the other, like his wife.
You're good.
All old ladies look the same to me. Really.
No, I mean, like, it was the Lord that died.
I get it now.
You got it now, and that's but and so it was,
and those lines made way more sense now that I think of like she's talking about
like our
son.
It's all clicking. Okay, cool.
I was thinking of like our son. I was like, is that? I was thinking
like,
the son that they made.
Well, I was thinking Buntaro as her kid. I was like, our son. I was like,
I got you.
Does that lady know him? I guess. Okay,
right, for sure.
No, never mind.
Oh my god.
No. I get it. I mean, like the
and I just love the like acting in the women because they've explained this whole concept of like how they have to stay hidden. When we are like, they even fool us where I'm like, oh, is she just shutting down her emotions because it's time to go back into the game? Or that lady, when she's like, look what I made, when she was describing that horrific ordeal of like trying to conceive, that was the old lady.
There's
like,
so many there's been so many double entendres going on, like where you're like is this, again, the show, and it's always kind of done this, I think it's just never pushed us to this extreme, I think.
We're trying to read between the eyes, the little tiny tells, and like
it's withholding shit. It's withholding a bunch of fucking information from us.
Yeah,
you know.
But they are showing us a little bit if you look.
Oh yeah, of course.
Within some acting choices and some like stuff that they foreshadowed before, and you're like, shit.
Right.
That's why I love television, man. I love television.
We enjoy television. We'd like a television show program every once in a while.
TV.
No, yeah, there's still a lot of stuff, and I still think there's things to discover about Lady Ochiba and their whole thing, and if there was the fact that they're still talking about a possible alliance. You know, and it could be possible. Like again, there's a lot of instances where these are like a lot of just kind of like unsaid impressions of what people believe is going on, but we don't really know 100% for sure. You know what I mean? Like, and so, and that the show is pulling a magic trick. It's going here, and then it's taking a coin out. You know what I mean? Like it's doing some of that stuff, but there is shit there. Like you can see the trick, you can see it it's not that the information isn't there. It's just playing it in a masterfully subtle way. You know what I mean? And again, I wanted to shout out the actor, like by name. Takuma Nishioka is like who did Hamiyoto, like the guy, like fucking phenomenal performance. I mean, like just like never breaking eye contact, and you and now what we're to believe is like this is like, I mean, that is like the ultimate form of trust. I mean, in a way, he is literally fulfilling, like on paper, this is. You know, if they fuck up and if this caper doesn't go off, like the records will show him to be a traitor and to be horrible and to be whatever. And who knows? They might still reflect that. You know what I mean? Like like once all is said and done. But if we can win and if we can pull out this W, that's the only way that we can preserve our country. You know what I mean? Like and I can retain. I'm literally. This is like giving myself up on the battlefield. Yeah, but it's a battlefield it's a battlefield of wits, and like,
if like
and
the soldier came at
never
him,
breaking eye contact and shit like that, and like it was unbelievable.
It's like he like looks at him and like Toranaga just like turns into like Doctor Strange. It's just like the.
Right. Where he's just like it's like you fucking know what, like I don't. Like we got one shot, and this has to happen. Whether you know what it is or not, but you know. No. Right, you know that I'm cooking it up, and you know that we only have this. It only works if this happens. This is the most unshakable. You're the most unshakable motherfucker, and we have to know that I mean business, and that I am truly off my fucking rocker.
And if I'm scheming something.
They need to think that I'm fucked beyond belief.
Because all his other schemes, that old guy would know them. Or he wouldn't have died.
Yeah, he's doing a lot just to get the two dudes on the boat together.
I mean, I think that's to get her. I think it's to get everybody to kind of betray him to fight. Because, like, I think he is gonna, like, go in to surrender, right? But he needs all of his friends to be like,
right.
all of his allies to be like, I'm not doing it with you. Like,
possibly, I don't know. Like, but also marching into the lion's den. It's like they still, if they defect and don't actually go into the chopping block with me, and it's just basically me. You know what I mean? Then there's still some moves to be made.
Yeah.
There's still some plans to be hatched. There's still a crimson. Yeah. There's still a crimson dawn.
He needs to be betrayed to. Yeah, because I'm thinking. I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to be between the mother, the heir, and Toranaga need to get in a room and like hash something out. Because I'm like, I don't want people to know that your son's my son. What if I was Shogun? What would that make your son?
Mm-hmm.
What if I actually claimed my fucking family title?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What would that mean
like
for your
like,
son?
Or like a Renly Baratheon, it's like, we need to separate the kid from his mother as soon as we fucking possibly can, and that's the
Or
only way.
no, even just be like, you can raise
I'm not saying
him
that
and
that's what
stuff,
he's gonna do, but it's like that. Like, where he goes
he's like, you don't have to be scared anymore because he's
Right.
going to be the son of the Shogun.
Yes.
Because I'm going to claim him on paper.
Yeah.
I could see that.
This possibly...
I'm really good with kids. Look at my kids.
Well,
And maybe
he's going to keep the rocks away from his son,
Maybe-
Dustin.
Maybe Father of the fucking Year. Like, no, I mean, like, but I mean, it was, I'm glad that we had that one scene, because again, it looks so terrible on paper that, like, I didn't show up for the funeral. Everything fucking points to a divorce and an abdication of responsibility, like, you know, mental faculties, health. As soon as he walked out, he was moving quick and spry as a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
He
Like,
needed them to wear their armor to the funeral.
Yeah.
Yep. This is how you kind of do, like, and again, this is not the same as anime, obviously, but, and I don't know why I'm necessarily thinking of fucking, keep bringing up Death Note today, but this is sort of how you do, like, a super genius plot. If he was sitting there just
explaining it
constantly about what he was doing, there would be next to nothing as far as suspense.
Yeah.
You have to dumb down a bunch of other people in order to make it work. Whereas what they were able to do with us by withholding that information, they kind of literally induced, like, us to feel the exact same way as the lords inside of that room. Where we're like, wait, are you
They're
fucking
like, no way,
serious?
no way,
Like,
what?
No, because again, like, they were just like, oh, he's onto something. Oh, no, wait, he's for fucking real.
Yeah, because they were so convinced he was on one just like us. But then
I need these guys to fucking peel off of me. I need them to not go in with me. And so, by kind of not, by taking away, by like having a sense of trust and evasiveness of fucking the audience's, like, information and sensibility, they kind of turn us into very proactive members of the story.
Yeah.
And that's really good. You know what I mean? Like they're doing a great job. You know what I mean? Because I was bewildered and confused, and I was exactly like those guys. Yeah. I was like, is this really fucking happening? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it is, but it's the ultimate. It's the ultimate. The prestige, and then the turn, I think, is like the magic trick terms or whatever it is, and like, and we're on that element of it now. You know what I mean? Like, and so I don't know. It's fucking crazy, man. Really good. Really good. But also loved all the other shit too. Loved old girl with the plot right there, right next to the guy with the right with the church or whatever it is. You know,
good location for a church and a brothel.
It's good. It's good stuff, man.
Convert all those sinners.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just be like, hey, you're gonna get it wet tonight, and then tomorrow morning you just scuttle over there.
It did look a little soppy in that piece of land.
Okay, it's a little soggy, but they're gonna
That's
get
right,
boards.
yeah.
They're gonna be like like Chicago. It was a swamp.
Yeah. It's
Look
the
at us
rainy
now,
season.
baby.
Yeah, we were all wetlands. We were all wetlands
Look at us.
for a long time. Yeah.
We were a stinky bog.
Mm-hmm.
We were it's fucked up to think about how much that was, like, in the center of this motherfucker, like where, like, all the Great Lakes and shit like that are. Great Lakes are just the deepest parts of what the swamp were.
They'll just have to jack up the brothel in a couple years.
right. Yeah. I mean, that stuff was good. You know, the interesting thing with the Lady Yochiba, if I'm remembering that right. But like where you're just like, I don't, did she poison her? What did she say? What did she mean by that? Like, I don't know.
She put something in her thing.
Yeah.
She put something in her thing, and then the face fell. Because I thought she was just going back to, like,
I think she was
stoic.
trying to comfort her right there, but she was ensuring that there's going to be no other element in her way.
Well, we don't know how many times. You know how old broads are. Like, it's like, oh, they're like seem really sick, and you're like, no, is this the time?
Totally.
You cannot go like that whole TV trope of the haha, and I did it, blah blah blah. That's terrible.
And I killed Sparky too, or whatever.
And I want you to know that before you die, that old broad's gonna, out of spite, live through whatever's going on. And now what you gonna do? So you better sell that shit till even like you just sell it the whole way.
There's another element, and that's kind of very similar to the Mariko and Buntinaro. It was just like an element of just like, I'm not going to give you the fucking satisfaction. Like when she said, like, look what I have made. Was that in a tender way, or was that shade? Okay.
No, I think she's been proud of this.
How she's kind of handled her. She seemed cool with her too, but again, I'm on the ropes with this motherfucking show.
I think that's a horror to the lady, because she's like, through like this horror show, I've become this doing what I'm doing. Like, you made me,
Sure.
and then I poisoned you.
Right.
I don't know. I think it was the old woman thought it was being like.
Okay.
We got the heir. Look what we did, and now look at you. You're thriving.
And I don't know. I think maybe she gave her like, some like milk of the poppy or whatever at the end, but I don't think she like gave her a seizure.
No, you think?
I think she was capitalized.
I think it's but again, also it could be just like, again, she's like the gal Toranaga. She's the Galanaga. She's over like she's She's sort of like, okay, this is happening. She had a stroke. She's in really rough shape. It's a mercy killing. It also unencumbers and helps me. You know what I mean? Like in a bunch of different ways. You know what I mean? Like, and so, or I think that it does, and so and so I don't know, but again, also just and it's also because I'm also kind of latching onto it a little bit, is because of what the show put us through, like in that scene, like in the seppuku. I can't say it. Never mind.
I can't see.
Yeah, I can't say it. Like
seppuku. Okay,
seppuku. All right. But like. And how this show there's probably some longer game ones that they want to still do for us and to us and shit like that could still be at play. And so maybe that's in there. But I don't know. But again, I also kind of love the fact that it's again, they're leaving it opaque. They're making it's like in fucking No Country for Old Men. They take that score out that's not sitting there trying to emotionally manipulate your ass, and then your fucking 2 feet are squarely on the ground. With those characters, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what they figured out how to do here. So, and what's his name? Fucking Blackthorn's like, oh man, like these guys like washed their ass, and like this hasn't been that. I've been keep trying to get back with my crew. My crew fucking suck.
It smelled crazy. Like it's literally, it smells crazy in there because he just takes one step. He's like, oh my god.
He's like, yeah.
Because and he's like, oh yeah, London. When that guy came out, he's like, oh
yeah.
Am I going back to
a guy
London?
Like kind of coming very close to fucking essaying this fucking broad too and shit
oh,
like that.
That poor woman.
Yeah, and like
or the child. I don't know. She looks really young.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even they just like let him go and they're just like hanging out in the city.
Well,
they're looking kind of rough. I'm like,
I imagine. Okay, so I think it was one of those things because he had kind of made a. And then the other thing that I didn't quite realize, I was talking with one of my regulars. I think you guys know Alexander. Like he comes to some of the screenings every once in a while. Like, and he was talking about how he's read this original book. I didn't realize that the OG book is like 1,200 pages long.
Dang.
It's a massive fucking tome. You know what I mean? Like it's a really big book, and like, and so. And so I mean, like, so there's a lot of story here. So who knows? Maybe there's a bunch more stuff. The way that I thought about it was probably they're like, okay, we did make this guy Hamamoto. He does want to keep his fucking guys safe. Mm-hmm. We will set them up at the Best Westerns down the street next to the Denny's, and they get a per diem of fucking a cool fucking $25 a day.
Yeah,
yeah,
and they can get
drink all the sake. Osaka.
Yeah.
They put them next to like whatever the whatever their version of like the paper factory where it smells bad. They're stick them where it smells. No one will notice.
We'll put them up. They're a bunch of fucking walking talking pheasants over there. Fucking just an eyesore and a fucking and a smelly son of a bitch. But like, I think it's one of those things where, all right, you're being taken care of the fucking of Toranaga. Cool, we're gonna do right by that, but we're just gonna we'll just keep him here. We'll just feed him some booze and fucking make sure they're good.
Keep them drunk.
Because they did have a thing like where he goes like, eventually I will be done and out of your employ, and so that makes sense. Yeah, because I don't think they did it by themselves. I think they were put up like by
that makes sense. Yeah.
The realm, you know what I mean? Like, and that because it makes sense that they're so comfortable and they're so, they're drinking and they're partying and just
But
doing
they
whatever.
look rough.
Oh yeah,
But I think they just have.
That's just because they're English.
They just don't love themselves.
Totally. I mean, like, it's possible. I mean, like, but yeah, I that's my read on that, and like, and how he's just like, ugh. It's like when you go to like college and you realize like how fucking toxic and shitty some of your small town homies like actually were. Not all of them. I got a bunch of people that I've been friends with and been along for a long time. But you're like, oh man, you guys are like fucking gross. Like, you mean I can kind of curate some people that aren't pieces of shit just because they live close to me?
Yeah.
Or whatever. You know what I mean? That's kind of what he was. Like, kind of what he was doing there. Great episode, man. Really good. Like
oh
this
man,
show-
we're getting closer to that Toranaga. What's the mom's name?
Ochiba?
Ochiba?
Mm-hmm.
In that Ochiba Toranaga reunion, we're gonna find out what's going on with them.
Hopefully.
Because I feel like that's the end. Like,
there's got to be a bit
two,
of a reveal there or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it feels that way.
And they need to talk. Because they're the only ones that can together save Japan.
Yeah,
they're the only ones.
Achiba Nakata is the name of the character and shit. And the it's just opaque enough, and I'm so fascinated, and I can think about. I mean, again, that's what happens when you get good like some good writing, and they've activated you within the story.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And less is more. This is like one of those things where like you can read into it or like try and figure it out.
You're participating in the drama.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, or like, and it is, and sometimes it's not one of those things like where it's like so it's opaque for a dumb, like for a stupid reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
why wouldn't he say that?
Or like we were sort of talking about like pretty much anything that Arya does past like season 6, you're just like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, what is going on? Like this is so silly and stupid and like and just for the television audience, not for anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's to fool us in a way that only a television show could do it, not for the story.
Yeah.
That's that Littlefinger bullshit. Like, that was literally done just to screw with us, not they weren't like, oh, he's listening to us, so we gotta cosplay this whole we gotta yes and each other this whole fucking time. Nothing like that. Like, or at least they never told us. I mean, like they never illuminated that. You know what I mean? So you're just like, what the fuck? You know, like, anyway, yeah. I'm gonna walk outside in front of the fucking waif, like, you know, because apparently I'm a fucking idiot now. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, like, and so that's kind of like, you know, and this is not that. You know what I mean? Like, this is really, really well considered and shit. So I don't know. I mean, fantastic. Cannot wait. I mean, we only got 2 more left. Mm-hmm. I've never been as bought in as this motherfucker as I am right now, and that's a good goddamn sign because we're getting close to the fucking end, man. It's probably going to be pretty crazy. So, you guys are having a good time with our reactions to this show, and you guys want to get early and uncut access to that episode, to episode 9. You guys want to see where our reaction is to that shit? You guys can check it out, man. It's right there. It's in the Patreon. You hit us up. You get yourself early and uncut access to the next episode, episode 9, the penultimate episode of Shogun. We guys hope you guys consider doing that because we're having a great time with this show, and we thank you guys who all the patrons who are watching this right now who came on board and stuff like that. If you guys can't do that though, and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and subscribe, ring the bell thingy because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Check y'all later.